Hi guys, Ollie here and welcome back to the channel once again. I'm very happy to bring you this video today in association with healthjobs.co.uk, helping you find the health career you want. As I'm sure you know, medical school is one of the longest courses that it's possible to do at university, and because of that duration, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during that time. I'm now in my 5th year of university education since leaving school, having done my A-levels, and I've been through a lot of personal changes and development and challenges during that time. And to be honest, I think one of the things that makes this course difficult rather than the academics is simply the endurance that you need to make it to the end. So in this video, I want to talk to you about some of the ways that will help you stay motivated to pursue that dream and reach the end of med school. So the first one is to keep a diary. As many of you know, I keep a blog as often as I can over at postgraduate.com. This has been a really cathartic way of kind of getting everything down on paper, or at least on a digital surface, and I really enjoy looking back through it when I get the chance. And while it started as an everyday thing, eventually that became just too much to keep up every day as the demands of the course got more and more, but I still keep it often enough such that I can track my progress kind of through the months of the course. And what's interesting to look back on is the things that I found really interesting or the things that I found particularly challenging. Because it's a grad entry program, we cover an enormous amount of material over very short time periods, and it's really motivating to go back through and see how far we've progressed even in a short time. The second thing is going to conferences if you get the chance. I started going to meetings and conferences and similar events in the first year of med school. And while they're not compulsory at all, they are a fantastic way to be exposed to new ideas and new ways of tackling problems that you'll come across. I've attended meetings that cover a wide range of specialties and interests, and not only do they help you try and work out what you might want to do in the future, you'll also just meet loads of like-minded people who are really passionate about the things they're doing. The workshops are also a fantastic chance to improve your skills, be it in things like surgery, like suturing. You could do trauma or emergency management. These are skills that you can actually use and take back to your hospital. Not to mention you'll usually get a certificate of attendance too, which always looks great to pad out a portfolio. Number 3 is finding a mentor. Finding a mentor, or multiple mentors if you're lucky, to kind of take you under their wing and show you the ropes is a really good way of making sure that you stay motivated. If you find someone who actively wants to teach you, that means you have a role model, or at least another role model in your life that's medical that you actively want to emulate, and it pushes you to be better. And in my case, that's been doctors, nurses, social workers, other members of the healthcare team too, who just actively want me to do well. And then because I want to impress them and kind of stay in their good books, it means I go away, do the reading, come back, and I'm better than I was before, so I'm still always making progress. Because you're both engaged with one another, you really get out what you put in. And because it's such a close two-way system, the learning opportunities just become better and better and better the more you put in. The fourth element is to develop a special interest as early as you can. And this was actually recommended to me by a surgeon I met at a conference, who said that I should try and learn all the basics I'm meant to know, but I should also develop a specialty interest in a particular area, be it anatomy or physiology, for 2 reasons. The first is that I will then know more than most of my peers in that particular area, which is really good for networking, but also that when it comes to the final exams, that should give me a kind of area of knowledge where I should get the questions much more easily because I've done much more reading, as well as obviously setting you up for a specialty that you might want to do long term. If you can demonstrate that you've held interest for a long while, you're going to stand out at interview. Personally, I find this behaviour really valuable because it just gives you a direction in which to work, and it takes away all the guesswork. Instead of floundering about not knowing where to push my efforts, I can just think, right, say I want to be a cardiologist, there is a series of things I can do to start exploring cardiology. I can join the Cardiology Society, I can start going to some conferences, I should get some shadowing with a cardiologist and write down what I see. So even if you're just exploring a new area of interest, try and do it in a structured way, because it does set you up with a long-term goal, and having a direction means you're much more likely to stick to things and stay on track. And the last point is do something non-medical. Have somewhere to go when everything becomes a bit too all-consuming. I've been on 13-hour shifts for the last few days as of when this video is being recorded, And I can tell you that when I come through the door and crash out, the last thing I want to do is hit the books and learn about more medicine. Sometimes it's just too much. Even if it's just something like hanging out with my friends or lounging with my housemates and watching TV or reading a book, having a mess around on my guitar, I know for myself that having a safe place where I can just rewind, recharge my batteries and get my head clear has been really, really important for making it through the course so far. Knowing how to make time for yourself and switch off like that is going to be a crucial skill for when we all hopefully become doctors in the future, so why not get a head start now? Just generally try and be mindful of yourself and how you're doing. I think we often get very involved and we lose track of our own well-being in the midst of all that, so just taking a step back, stopping to smell the flowers and making sure that we're looking after ourselves first. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please be sure to hit that like button for me, leave a comment, subscribe. Don't forget to go and check out postgraduate.com for more videos just like this, as well as my daily blog of med school. You can find me on social media at postgradmedic, and thank you again to healthjobs.co.uk for sponsoring this video. Make sure you go and check out their website too. Take care, and I'll see you next time.